Shalom, blessings to all, man. It's 5:38 a.m. Well, 5:39 now. Friday, April 10th, and I just want to come on here just to say a few things, man, just to help some people out there, bro. You know, sometimes with life, and a lot of times with life, you know, just like with the testimony of the real Jesus in the Bible, you know, some people's lives have to be like crap. Some people have to go through things for other people to learn and to, grow from it, you know. Um, so with that being said, I just want to say a few things in regards to myself. And yeah, man. When you're going through this targeting thing, it's, how can I put it? It's like 90% spiritual and the rest is, physical. I mean, on the physical plane, yeah, people know what they're doing. They're getting notifications. They're acting out of role. They're basically lying the whole time to deceive you. That's what they're doing. And it's a game to them because, it's on their phone. And, you got synthetic telepathy and all these things that's going on. So it's a game to them. And, they get rewarded. They take a bribe to, help persecute and, torment civilians. And on the spiritual plane, what's behind them, that's operating them, that's pushing them to go forward is, wickedness. It's wickedness. And I just want to say, the Bible is very real when it comes down to a lot of things. And sadly but true, everything is set up for deception and an illusion. It's our eyes that deceive us. And yeah, people can make you perceive what they want you to perceive, especially with how this stuff goes. You can just set illusions around a targeted person and have them see what they want you to see. You know what I'm saying? And it can just throw you in a loop. But just know that when you're going through this targeting, you don't have any friends. Everyone has their own motive and agenda. You don't have any friends when it comes to this targeting thing. And a lot of things I wasn't aware of was, in 2012, when the Most High Spirit fell upon me, and it changed me. It's like, unfortunately, I was still in high school, so it was like I'm trying to like balance everything. I'm trying to understand spiritual things, and at the same time, I'm trying to elevate myself in the world, man. I'm trying to graduate. I'm trying to, and I was playing basketball. Just so many things that I was dealing with at that moment in time. It's where it was like, it's hard for me to sit still and just focus on spirituality. And it was just a lot of back and forth things. Just the world pulling me in, the Most High taking me out. The world pulling me in, the Most High taking me out. Because I've been playing sports my whole life. So, I just felt like that was just something I was destined to do because I was doing it for so long and I was just good at it. And it was like when I couldn't play anymore, it just kind of like, it hurt me deep. It gave me like a deep cut within myself that I never healed from. And so, very hurt and trying to understand, I was just asking the Most High, I'm like, why you allowed me to play sports for so long if this not in the end what you want me to do? And I just felt like a failure because, I had, I had a lot of people that was depending on me, a lot of people that were looking at me to, be that one to, make it out to go hoop somewhere, to, be that, stand up person in the world. You know what I'm saying? But that's clearly not what the Most High wanted for me. And you know, dealing with a lot of loneliness, a lot of grief. You know, it kind of led me on a downward spiral, like a domino effect over my life, because it was like I had so much love for the Most High to the point where it's like nobody else around me had the amount of love that I had for the Most High. Not people in churches, not people that say they read the Bible for 50 years, not pastors. Nobody had the love I had for the Most High. And I just felt so lonely because it's like everyone around me is carnal. Everyone around me is carnal. Everybody listening to rap music all the time. Everybody, you know, into all these stupid TV shows, and everybody just programming into the world. And I'm the only one that's like not like that. And so, being around a whole bunch of basically zombies and sleep people, you know, and then when I was awoken, man, when I first awoken, it just seemed like everything was acting around me. It just seemed like, I'm like, damn, like, it just seemed like everything was acting around me. But little did I know what the future may hold, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, just everyone and everything was cardinal around me, and it has its effects on me. And, you know, once I got into the Bible and stuff, I was like, you know, hey, you know, Christians read the Bible, people in church read the Bible, so, you know, I read the Bible, I love the Bible, I'm into it, I'm a Christian. So, you know, I attached myself to a church, the very church that was helped used to destroy me, to destroy my faith, you know, in the long run. And I was just always wondering why, you know, everybody always treat me so bad, and I don't do nothing to nobody, like, literally, you know, talking about me for nothing, like, calling me dumb, stupid, um, everything for no reason, bro. I couldn't understand it. And, you know, I got, you know, relatives and stuff treat me all type of ways, and just a lot of nice, nasty stuff, you know, for no reason. And all I do is try to help you, you know. Just a lot of things. And I just want to say, man, when you target it, you have no friends in this shit, bro. Yeah, the Most High may allow certain people in your life to help you at certain point in times, but when it comes down to really genuine friendship, you don't really have no friends in this. You know, and people are really attached to you and assigned to you. From police officers to random people are assigned to you. And it sucks that, you know, usually everything that go on with me, I always find out late about everything, but that's just so how my life been for some reason. But, you know, I just want to say, man, that y'all learn from this shit, bro. Because the strongest ways to gain wisdom is to go through things and make it out. Go through things, make it out, to tell your story, to explain to people. And, you know, just on an ongoing, just downward spiral, you know, trying to, you know, end up having a child, trying to provide for my child, you know, not being able to get jobs with no criminal record, not able to get no jobs or anything else. And I'm like, bro, and every job I do get, it's either out the way or it's overbearing. And I just couldn't understand, like, why is all this stuff, like, happening to me? But, you know, what it says in the word is, you know, the world will hate you for the love of, you know, the real Jesus of Nazareth. You know, Yahushua of Nazareth. So, a lot of times things got very overwhelming. And the same people that's in the very church with me, you know, help influence me to do things that war against the spirit, man. And a lot of times it was my fault because at times I would notice certain things and I would point it out. But I was just always so lonely and just always felt by myself to the point where it's like, damn, like, everything I love dies on me. You know what I'm saying? Like a dog, literally everything to a dog, to people I care about, it all leaves me and die on me. And just always dealing with grief, always dealing with, loneliness. I allow a lot of toxic things in my life. And you know, there's people be calling calling you holier than thou and stuff, and it kind of make you feel like, damn, like, I don't want to be a bad person. I'm not trying to be the bad person. So let me try to fit in to what's around me. Let me try to fit into the world. But the more I tried to fit into the world, the more worse things got for me, spiritually. And the more I started to slip spiritually. And then in the end, what happened was, really, I was choosing flesh over the spirit. And it was all by design. Because you got people watching you from the day you're born to the time you die. And people are literally analyzing and sending people in your life to throw you off track. And sin became a habit to me. And the thing about sin is, sin will use you up and it will keep you in like a blind spot to where, because Satan ultimately wants to destroy you and wants to kill you. That's Satan's ultimate goal. And how things are set up is you have the police, you have gangs, and you have these people that, signed an oath, that took an oath to help, come against people, all to do the, because, it's keeping things, what they call it, it's keeping America great, it's keeping things safe. They probably feel like they're doing something good for the community, but really, you taking a bribe to help set people up and to lure people into things that's, no matter what way, the enemy put it to make you do his will, it's fucked up. And I slip a lot of times, and I allow the enemy to use me in ways that on the outside, what will be perceived as, it's like I allowed the enemy to come into my life and fuck everything up in my life based upon ignorance and not knowing a lot of things. And at the end of the day, the enemy's going to leave you with the blame. The enemy's going to be like, well, he did it. It was all him. Even though deep down, you know who you is. You know your intentions. But the enemy's going to, push everything on you. And just, how can I put this? Do everything in its power to make you seem like you less than what you is. And make that known to everyone else. And you're really fighting the world when you dealing with this shit. So I just want to tell my people out there, man, that's going through this stuff, man, it's best to stay by yourself. It's best to stay by yourself. It's best to watch and observe and to learn. Watch, analyze, sit back. And I know this world moves so fast to the point where it's like, damn, if I'm sitting still, I'm basically just not living. But all I can say is, man, because that's how I felt. I felt like, damn, like, and that's how people make me feel too. Because, you can be righteous and godly and all that stuff all you want. But, nigga, is you putting money in my pocket? Is you doing anything to benefit me in this world? And that was another thing that used to always bother me, and it used to make me just feel so bad, because at the end of the day, I didn't have things in the world for myself, but I'm trying to, help everybody else and do everything else for other people. And I lacked a certain understanding of things, and I lacked a certain balance. And, you know, when I read Matthew 13, you know, I put this on a book, and I said this to other people, but when I read Matthew 13, I'm like, damn, when I look at it and I look back, I would be that seed that fell on the thorn. And then I would be that person that got the word and I went running, you know, when I should have just got the word, stayed still, and just stayed in a certain place. But, you know, trying to have an image in the world, trying to have certain things in this world, you know, and of course to help other people. That's mainly what I want to do, was, you know, have a home, have a car, have certain things to be able to help other people with what they got going on. But it was always so hard to put things in perspective and to do things, and still trying to live according to the principles and everything else as far as the word goes. It's very tough and difficult. You know, and a lot of things I couldn't like balance and put in certain perspectives. And in the end, to a lot of things, I ended up not just hurting myself, but hurting a lot of other people that I definitely do care about, that consume my life up. And it's just things I never healed from that I couldn't understand. I couldn't understand why people keep fucking lying to me, and I'm being honest as fuck with people. Why is it that, you know, why is it that everybody always gotta, you know, gang up on me and, you know, try to, like, I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things I didn't understand, but when you look at present times, and then, man, the Bible is real, bro, when it comes to a lot of things. So, yeah, man, I just want to say, man, y'all keep yourself together. Stay strong in this fight. Fight the good fight, bro, because you literally fighting the world. And the people that say they for God, that's in these churches, and that's, you know, listen, man, anybody that's involved in this damn program, period, is false, man. It's false. So, I mean, because these people, they gain the world, bro. These people gain the world. The targeted people, the people that's going through this shit, they're the ones that's heavily oppressed, and the one that's poor, the ones that's, like, not well off in the world. These people that's doing the targeting, bro, easy for them to get jobs, easy to get themselves in position to do well and to be well off in the system to a degree. Better than they, and, you know, not saying they don't go through things themselves, but they would have it a lot easier than a targeted person would. You know, and at the time, you know, I didn't even know I was targeted, but it just made sense. And I don't like to be the person, well, you know, woe always me and all this and that, but when you're going through this shit, there's no coincidence, and things is purposely in place for your demise. You know, man. I just want to say, man, all praise to the Most High. You know, y'all continue to fight the good fight, man, and just keep to yourself, gain as much wisdom as possible. And as long as you got breath in your body, as long as you're living, there's still a chance to get yourself together and to do right. Don't listen to, you know, all the condescending people, all the lies and everything else to use to deter you, man. Keep going forward and give it the best you got. You know, I just wish at times I had somebody like me that was around me, as far as, you know, encouraging wise, but everything happened for a reason. So just want to say, man, all praise to the Most High, man. Y'all be safe out there, man. I'm out.